If it was possible to hate an inanimate object, then Alan Shepard hated his desk. Fighter pilots dread orders from higher command that chain a man to a desk which has no chance of getting off the ground. Clip the wings of an eagle, and you wind up with a turkey. And no matter what else he might be, Shepard in his heart and mind was, and always would be, an eagle born to fly, even all the way to the moon and back. Alan's grounding for almost 5 insufferable years remained strictly a medical problem. Meniere's syndrome had finally explained the sudden onset of dizziness, the giddy and helpless feeling of a room spinning before his eyes. Vertigo had been a constant threat. A pilot without balance doesn't fly. It's a one-way ticket to disaster. More than a year before Apollo 11's history-making landing on the moon, Alan was going from bad to worse. As chief of the astronaut office, he fought off melancholy as one by one he sent astronaut teams off to the launch pad to soar into space. By the summer of 1968, the hearing in his left ear had decreased and his balance had degenerated. While before that there had been some hope for recovery, medical teams now told him he'd never fly again. Alan was a believer in himself and in doing the impossible. There was only one way to win back his wings, and that was to accomplish what the NASA doctors said could not be done: cure the Meniere's syndrome that shackled him to his desk. The long road back began with an exchange with fellow astronaut Tom Stafford. "Al, maybe I've got something for you." Shepard listened. Tom Stafford wasn't one for idle conversation. The guys were talking about some doctor in Los Angeles who's pulling off cures for problems other MDs say can't be cured. They say he's a specialist in ear, nose, and throat. Nothing unusual about that, but the word is he's developed a surgical procedure that can get rid of this Meniere's problem that you've got. "Surgical?" Alan asked carefully. "Uh-huh. You're being treated by medication, right?" Shepard nodded. "Doing any good?" "Sure. I'm just about deaf now in my left ear." "You said he uses surgery?" "That's what I'm told. More than that, whatever he does works. Why don't you go see the man? You've got nothing to lose." "You're right," Alan replied. But he had a different outlook toward the possibility of release from debilitating affliction. He didn't judge the matter as nothing to lose. To Alan Shepard, it was a case of his having everything to gain.